Right, hey, what's up everyone, it's Weston here. So today we're finally reviewing the Wharfedale Diamond 9.0 bookshelf speakers. Now, are these the best speakers you can get for your desktop audio? Stay tuned to find out. So kicking the review off, you can see at the front you've got your grills. These are pretty simple and classically designed and only feature the Wharfedale logo on the front. Now this is probably due to the speaker's age, as they are a fairly old speaker. Remove the grills and you can see the driver configuration. So up top you've got your tweeter, in the middle you've got your mid bass, down at the bottom you've got your front firing bass port and another Wharfedale logo. Looking closer at the speaker, you can see the first little detail at the top is a W and a diamond, just to let you know that they are a diamond series by Wharfedale. Go down a little bit and you can see the silk dome tweeter. So this is 25mm. So this is surrounded by a metal surround, and that features 2 screws in it just to hold it all in place. Then we get on to the more exciting part, and this is Wharfedale's sort of trademark Kevlar driver. So this is a 4-inch mid-bass driver. So this is where you're going to get all your mid-range, your bass and your vocals from. Go down a little bit and you've got your bass port and your Wharfedale logo. On each side of that you'll see 2 plugs, so that is where your front grille will sit. At the side you can see that these speakers are finished off in wenge. You can get different ones, which I'll link down in the description. So looking closer at the finish, you can see that it is a vinyl wrap. The vinyl is pretty decent quality considering the speakers are relatively inexpensive, and I think it just adds something different to black ones that you see on the market. Going around to the back, you can see you've got a sticker on there just to give you a little bit of information. You've got your terminals and some threads so you can wall mount them. So now we get on to build quality, and you can see that these speakers are a pretty boxy designed, pretty classical as well in style. They are made from MDF. They weigh 2.1 kilograms each. They're not the nicest of finished speakers though. I mean, you can see around the terminals they're not fitted the best, and that's pretty much the same around the front as well. The fit and finish isn't as good as I'd have liked to have seen, but then again I'm nitpicking a bit here because one, they are very old speakers and they are relatively inexpensive as well. So getting onto the specifications, and these are rated at 86 decibels, which mean they're fairly easy to drive off a low powered amp. They're rated at 6 ohms. They're at 75 watt RMS. They have a frequency range of between 60 and 24,000 Hz. And like I mentioned, they are a front firing bass reflex design. So now we get onto the sound quality, and I did test the sound on a topping TP22 amp with a flat EQ just to give me the best idea of what these speakers sound like. So on first note, the speakers do need pushing quite a bit to get most from them. The bass is punchy, it's fairly deep, and that's all considering the size of them and how compact the speakers are. The mid bass is where it's much better though. You get a little bit more detail and a little bit more excitement there. The lower realms of the bass can get a little bit confused sometimes, but unlike other Wharfedales, I didn't find the bass to be overpowering, which is pretty good. The mid-range for me is a little bit too laid back, often overpowered by the vocals. So this area of the sound really does need a bit of tweaking from your EQ. So if you've got a good EQ on your PC or something like that, or on your amp, then you'll be able to tweak that and sort that out. So speaking of the vocals, they're really strong, really sweet, really powerful, and can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming. I personally quite like a strong vocal performance, so to me that's not an issue. The highs again are a little bit lacking and often unaudible. Right, so that's the sound done. Here is the sound test. Right, so to wrap this review up, they're not the perfect desktop speaker, there probably are better out there, but they are really, really good speakers for the money. So like I said, if you do have a desktop and you're looking for a pair of speakers, these should definitely be on your list. They do need a bit of tweaking in the mid-range, so bear that in mind, but overall they are pretty impressive. Right, so I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to leave a comment if you've got any more questions about the video. That is it for this one today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next video.